Ooh, it's time for me to swatch. Yes! Hello, my loves. Right, this gorgeous display of items here was sent to me by Lorna from Glitter Planet Nailmate UK. So it's Glitter Planet UK, which is the glitter and the nail art accessories, and then Nailmate UK, which is the acrylic system and tools. You can see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk through everything with you and just, yeah, let's go. So basically I've been using these tools and the brush for a while now. I've now switched to this brush, which is the size 12 that Lorna sent me, and yes, I'm hooked on a size 12. It has, what I like about it, even though it's beautifully sparkly inside, is actually the weight of the handle. I like the way it feels. I like the pinched bristles, and I won't use anything else now. I'm just showing you, my cuticles were a bit ropey, so I thought, well, I'll try the cuticle oil here then, I'll do it right now. So this is the luxury coconut cuticle oil. I like that the lid, you have to push down to release it, and you can control the amount that comes out. So you don't have to twist like the pens, which is really nice, because you don't, like, it's annoying doing the twisty thing. And it smells divine. So yeah, that's going in my handbag actually, that one. Because it's lush. I kept sniffing my hands. I was like, right, let's get to it. Right, let's go through everything else. I'm going to cover up my ugly hands in a second as well. So that's the coconut cuticle oil. So let's cover up my short hand. Okay, this tool has the cuticle scraper and pusher on one side, which I often use to help remove acrylic. I don't dig into it. I kind of just ease off any bits that are on the nail plate once they've been soaked. But the pinching tool on the end is what I was interested in, and it's really great. It's got a nice, what's the word? Tension to it. I love the purple plasma finish. I just think it makes the tool stand out and look really nice. Obviously it's engraved with the Nailmate logo. It's, yeah, wonderful. I've been using it on all my nails. Not a problem at all. Cuticle nippers. You press them in, it releases like that. Now, they're similar to my other cuticle nippers. However, the difference here is that the blades are actually slightly slimmer, which makes them a little bit easier to tuck in there. They've got a good tension to the handles, but as you know, I do get tired hands. I get issues with my hands. So I have been using these more. These are the cuticle scissors. I've reached for these more than the nippers. That's just my personal preference though, because of my hands. They've got no tension in them. It's literally like a pair of scissors. But the blades are even smaller than the cuticle nippers. I'll do a side by side in a second so you can see how they compare. So if you just look at them side by side, the scissors do have a smaller blade area than the nippers, but that makes them even easier to use. They're bloody wonderful. And then we're on to this, which is the scraper. Now, this releases the non-living tissue from the nail plate and pushes back the cuticles at the same time. So it kind of does both. It's got a great weight to it. It's not so sharp that you're going to stab yourself. This was me. I was talking to the camera at this point. However, the dog next door didn't stop barking. So, yeah, I've had to voice it over. I was saying it's got a good weight to it. And the diameter of the actual handpiece makes it really, really comfortable. So let's get on to the acrylic. This is Toasted Rose. I have already used this in a couple of sets, as you've probably seen. I'm going to swatch it for you anyway. So this is Toasted Rose. I had a bit of glitter in there. I was like, you little shit, how did you get in there? It's a really beautiful cover powder. It's smooth. It's not like gritty or too watery. It's got perfect balance of pigment. I really like it. And it's been matching a lot of people's skin tones. I don't know whether it's still will in the winter. We shall see. But I have a sort of darker skin tone on the olivey side, so this colour I really, really like. And even though I know you've seen me use it, I just wanted to swatch it because it's really lovely. So I'm not using the Glitter Planet monomer. which may or may not make a difference, purely because I don't have some. But I'm actually going to order some, and I'm going to work with the system as a whole to see how it performs, because I think then I can feed back to you on that as well. Okay, so this is, I think this colour is Opal. Yes, it is. These are 10-gram pots. They've got this really cool extra seal on them which protects them. I love the packaging. I think a lot of time and money has gone into this packaging, and it really shows. It's good quality, it's fully labelled with everything, all the details on, all the chemicals on, everything you need to know. And I was really impressed. So I'm just going to place that bead down. I picked up quite a dry bead there, so I'm just adding a little bit more monomer. And this has got iridescent, like fine glitter, and then like the shard, the mylar pieces, and it's just beautiful. The mixture is not too much, so it's workable and blendable. It's not too gritty. And it's very pretty, and because it's kind of got that goldeny glow to it, goldeny greeny glow, you'll probably find that it will work with most designs. I doubt there'll be an issue. It'll probably go with most things. So that's Opal. Next we're on to, now this colour, I don't have a name on it. I'm gutted, but my label seems to have come off the bottom. So maybe you'll know. It's like a holographic gold. I will find out and put it in the description box. So I've sped up the application a little bit on some of these, otherwise it was like a 35-minute video. Super nice colour for the autumn, this. Really nice. Because it is kind of golden, but kind of bronzy golden, like it's not a yellow gold. You know what I mean. It's got that autumnal feel to it. I don't use a lot of pre-mixed glitter acrylics, but this is really beautiful. So that's that one. Next we are on to Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows everywhere. It's a beautiful yellow. It's got a shimmer to it, but I don't know if you can see on this. I'm not sure if you can see or not. I spilt a bit on my rug. I got distracted and turned around with the pot in my hand and the lids and the security seal bit off, and it went bloop on my rug. So now my rug has this like yellow tinge to it. I'm gonna have to get a new rug. But it's beautiful. Excuse me. It's a shimmery sunshine yellow. I love yellow, so I'm happy. Next, we have Peacock Green. Again, this has a slight shimmer to it. Really super pigmented. Beautiful colour. I do like this colour. It's got that pearlescent-y sheen to it as well. So it's not like so shimmery that it's in your face shimmery. It's just got this beautiful, I don't know, sheen to it. Oh, now check this out. This is the neon green. Now, a lot of companies with neons, they marble. It's really common that neons marble because the pigments are just intense. When I laid this bead down, I thought, oh, it's going to marble. Oh, no. But when I put my brush through it, it all just came together and blended fine. There was no marbling. So I was actually really impressed because it's a real struggle with neons, and I appreciate that. And so, you know, it's one of those things you can't really whinge about, but yeah, I was impressed that it just blended straight out. There still was no patchiness, uneven colour or anything like that. It's so neon, it's kind of distorting the screen, which is quite funny. Like the viewfinder of the camera is like, gorgeous colour. I think there's still enough time in the summer for neons. What do you think? I really need to think of a plan for my set for holiday. Okay, now I'm opening the clear. So as you can see, these pots, this is the Nailmate Crystal Clear Acrylic. These pots have a security seal on them as well. And I'm going in now with, from Glitter Planet, Silver Holo Micro Shards. So I've picked up a bead of clear and I've dipped it into the micro shards. Now I've not used micro shards before, and they're like tiny little pieces of mylar. They're just, I feel like they're quite deceiving because they're very, very light and they're very, very easy to pick up, but they cover a large area. They really cover a large, sorry if you can hear Oliver playing, he's playing outside. And these are super hollow. I have to shut my salon door because it's being noisy. Next, these ones are, I'll tell you in a sec because there's two very similar. These look like they are the Green Glow Micro Shards. So they've got a greeny aquamarine glow to them. Again, I've used a bead of the Nailmate Crystal Clear to pick them up. And then just dab them on there. Beautiful. And you feel like because they're so light, you think I haven't picked up many, but they just spread. Like, they really do go a long way. And I guess because they're all different shapes, they kind of just come together like a perfect jigsaw puzzle. Very beautiful. Shut my window now as well. It's like every time I shut a window or a door, it becomes even louder. So I'm just going to tap that into place. I will cap all these in a minute. On to the Pink Flame Micro Shards. So I picked up quite a dry bead. Well, I picked up a small bead and too many micro shards, so I just went in and picked up a slightly wetter bead and blended it in. It was fine. So there's a little hack there. If you go in and pick up glitters or anything like that and you think, oh, too much glitter, not enough acrylic, just place the bead down, grab a bead of wet acrylic, rub it in with it, it'll be fine. Blend it all in. Oliver's having a sword fight with himself. Not a real sword either. Let's blend these bad boys in. Yes! So gorgeous. Right, I'm going to cap them in Crystal Clear now. This is the first time I've used the clear acrylic. Super smooth. Really fine powder. Really smooth to work with. Easy to control. Doesn't set too fast. Again, I am going to get the monomer just so I can use it as a cohesive set and know how it performs as one rather than using a different brand monomer because it may affect it negatively or positively. So, but I really like it. I really like it. I do. I mean, you guys know I've been using the tools for a while because I wanted to feed back to you on how they perform, not just like open them, have a look and go, oh, they're pretty. I wanted to actually say I've been using these. I've not had any trouble. I've been using Toasted Rose as a cover pink on a few clients and yeah, no problems. And now I've finally actually started using a size 12 brush. It's only taken me 6 years. I think this is the last video of my recent PR deliveries, and then I'm back on to doing some more designs. But I know you guys said, come on, no one's swatched the Nailmate, we need to see the Nailmate stuff, so I had to do this for you before I go on holiday. I'll film my nails as well, my holiday nails, for sure. They might not be really long though, so don't be disappointed. They might just be really cute. I don't know yet, I can't decide what to do. So now I'm capping Peacock Green. I've just wet the actual colour down slightly because it had been on the side and I didn't know if it had dust on it, so just wiped over it with my brush. This is definitely, I would say, a beginner-friendly system. It's not too complicated. I didn't have to adjust my ratios or my methods because I normally use other systems. I didn't have to adjust anything. There wasn't a big change. You know, like if you go from CJP to Glam and Glitz and you're like, oh my God, it's completely different and you really have to change. Like if I was to use CJP, I'd be all over the place. And even now I struggle with Glam and Glitz. But this system was very easy, very middle of the road, very easy, not too wet, not too dry. It was like an easy adjustment for me to make. It was quite natural. And I am in love with the packaging. I just feel like, yeah, a lot's gone into it. I need to find out what this gold colour's called as well. I did file them off camera because it's so awkward when you're filing the tips, isn't it, on the little stick. So I've come inside now because Oliver's playing like a lunatic outside. So this is the Opal colour that I am capping. So this is the pre-mixed Opal acrylic. Oh, dearie me. Can't stop him having fun. So I'm coming into my little hovel indoors. This is Sunshine, which is the shimmery yellow. I love yellows. There's something about yellow, the colour yellow, that just makes me so happy. But I've only worn yellow acrylic like once, which is crazy because I love the colour yellow so much. I should try and get another yellow set in really before the end of summer, shouldn't I? Right, so I've filed off camera. Time to use the Nail Mate Super Gloss. I've been using this on my clients and I'm very impressed with it. No problems, no loss of shine or anything like that. And it does go, you don't need to buff the nail. You can just have a roughly filed nail and it will just, it's a nice thick gloss, it will get in there. So this is Toasted Rose. This is the Pink Flame Micro Shards. Gorgeous. You get a real sense of depth with the micro shards because they all kind of layer on top of each other. Gives a real look of depth to it. This is Silver Holo Micro Shards. And the Green Glow Micro Shards. I think these will be coming in very useful because they're just all season as well, aren't they? They're really versatile. Now we're capping, top coating Sunshine. Do, 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 do. And this is the pre-mixed gold bronzy glitter, which I will find the name out. Opal. Again, there's so much depth to this because you've got a mixture of textures in there. And Peacock Green, which is just stunning. So, such a deep colour. Very beautiful. And this is the Neon Green, which I was really impressed with. Oh, see, I could do some, oh, the choices. Anyway, I'll do a little lineup of all the colours so that you can see everything. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been helpful. And if there's anything else you'd like me to do, or you've got any design ideas, let me know. Apart from that, I will see you in my next video. Tally bye!